Hello and welcome. In this video, we are going to talk about how do we generate code as we manipulate a certain data set. Like say we have important data set using pandas, and we do a lot of manipulation operations, the cleaning, the usual stuff which a data scientist has to do on a day-to-day basis before building a model. So 80% of the time roughly goes into all these things depending on how messy your data is. So there is a library which will help us generate the code as we keep filtering or keep adding our pointers into the into the data set. So what do we cover here? So first thing is, this is about majorly data manipulation. And what do we use here? So there is a library called as Mito, M-I-T-O. So this is the library which we will be using for the data manipulation. So the first step, we import a data set, and then using Mito, we would generate the code as we keep filtering the data set. Like generate the code while filtering or other data manipulation steps, anything. So these are the three things which we will be doing in this current video. So let's get started. So first, let's see the data set. So this is the data set we will be using for our use case here. So basically this I have downloaded from a site called as 538 in its GitHub page. So in this one there is a data set called as airlines fatalities data set. So that is the same here which I have downloaded. So what are the different information do we have here? So it has a list of all the airlines in the column A, and it has availability seat kilometer per week, and it has incidents, fatal accidents and fatalities between 1985 to 1999, and the same information, incidents, fatal accidents and fatalities between 2000 to 2014. And the last one is about travel, so whether it is 1 or 0, whether it is traveling safe or not. So probably that's what it is all about. So this is the data set we would be using to do the data manipulation using the library. So let's go to the Jupyter. Yeah, before going to the Jupyter, first let's see the documentation here. So this is the library Mito, and it has this is small demo what they have provided here. And as you see, you just have to select this, and it has got all the feature filters. How do we do it in Excel, a standard Excel sheet? So it has got all the other filters, graphs and a lot of other items here. And this is about exploring your data and then transformation, whatever you want to do after that. So all these items are provided. So this is their official site, and they have got a GitHub page as well. So this particular Mito I will provide in the description section of this video. And very important is on installation. So this is not normal pip install. So they have given couple of installation steps. So this has to be followed, else it would throw error. So these are the first two steps for the installation, and after that it is very straightforward. There are no issues as such. And one more very important point is, I had tried using Jupyter Lab earlier, since it was not working on Jupyter Notebook. It was not working earlier. So I have worked on Jupyter Lab for this particular for this particular one, but looks like now it is working. But in case if it doesn't work on Jupyter Notebook, you can always go ahead and try in Jupyter Lab. It works all well. There are no problems with that. It is just the same way it works. But now it is working on Jupyter Notebook as well. That's the development I could see. But earlier it was not working. Right? So this was not working earlier. So now let's get the Jupyter Notebook here. So I have already opened one, and then let me just name this as Mito data manipulation library probably. Yes. And first let me get the, I have already installed using the steps given here in this one, so I can just import the library now, but these steps have to be followed properly. So import Mito sheet, and then I would say Mito sheet dot sheet, and this is what, so it opens. So sometimes here it asks for the ID and the company you're working with, that can just be given. So no OTP or no code need to be entered over there. So then I would say import file, and let me just, so it is already here wherever my notebook is located, so it is already giving me here. So I can just get this airline fat Excel. So it's having only one sheet and it has a header. I don't want to skip any rows, so I would just say import. So this has come. So now we can make it full screen, since already we have got it. So it has got the same airline information, avail seat, kilometer per week, incidents, fatal accidents, fatalities, and so on till travel. So all this information is provided here. So what we can do, let's just start with something. So let me check how many accidents have occurred between 85 to 99. So which is not equal to 1, which should be more than which should not be equal to 0, which should be more than 0. So there are some accidents have happened related to the specific airline. So let me just, I would add a filter, and it's a filter. So I want it to be greater than 0. So I want to see how many airlines have gone through that. So I have not even done anything. I have just added 0 here, and it has already given me all the information here in this particular column, fatal accidents. And then now I want to see this one in a sorted manner. I want to see which is the airline which has got a lot of fatal accidents between 85 to 99. So I would just say descending here. So it is giving me Aeroflot has got a lot of accidents between 85 to 99, right? So this is about it. So if you want to compare the same thing for fatal accidents between 00 to 14, you have that as well. So let me, so it has reduced to 1 basically. It had 14 accidents, but now it is only 1 between 2000 to 14. So that's the improvement. And next I want to see in this column, even if there are a lot of accidents, I want to see how many fatalities between 85 to 99. So let me just get this column now. So here again, I want to see this in a descending. So here, if you see, China Airlines has got 6 accidents, but its fatalities are quite higher compared to Aeroflot. So Aeroflot is somewhere, it is not here in the top list as well. It has gone down. So Aeroflot is here. Its fatalities is 128. So this is how. And then probably we can add a filter and check for some other items as well. So let me add a filter. I would say I want to know, I want to remove this one. So I will just, yeah, I just removed it now. Now I want to check in the airlines for a specific airline. For an example, I want to know about Egypt Air, for an example. So I want to add a filter, and I would say it contains, actually it need not to be the same exact one. So it is Egypt. I didn't even type the complete one. It has already given me all this information. So I can just click on cross and remove that. And then if you want to see, I mean, there are no null here exactly, but there are a lot of zeros. So I want to say in this column, how many, how many airlines have no incidents at all. So I want to see that. So I can just add a filter, and I would say equal to 0. It has given me. So these are the airlines, Japan Airlines to Aer Lingus. So these are the ones which do not have any incidents at all. So in that case, probably I can just remove the filter and then add it again. I want to see which are the airlines which have met with accidents here, right? So this is between 00 to 14. So I would say great, not equal to 0, or something. So it has already got it. And I want to know which are the airlines which have contributed to a lot of fatalities here. So again, I can select here. I would say descending. So it has given me 537, which belong to Malaysia Airlines. So this has got a lot of fatalities. So we have filtered 2 columns, even that still works fine. And if I want to know, I want to remove all these items. So let me remove all the filters here. So there are no filters at the moment. So now I want to see the travel. So travel, which is related to 1, for an example. So I would just add a filter and I would say, which is equal to 1. It has given me. So these are the ones with very minimal incidents basically. So this has given travel as 1. So these are the airlines which they are talking about. So this is how, if I want to filter even 0, that is still. So these are the airlines which has got lots and lots of fatalities, and probably travel is 0 in the non-event. So those are the items. So there are some more items in the bottom, like filter, sort, values, and so on. So summary stats and all those things are there. So we can even remove this and then check. It's still. So 0 and 1 are basically 49 items are observations are towards 0 and 7 observations are towards 1, which is imbalanced. But yeah, I mean, we are just doing the basic analysis. So summary stats as well, you will be able to see a couple of items here, and we should be able to zoom in and see if there are multiple items. So this is how it is. And then we can also plot graphs here. So and we'll just give a pause. We should be able to see the code for whatever we have done so far. So all the codes are here. I have not written a single line of code. So I have just imported this one with the normal UI. I have not written any code. Then we filtered using this is about the input code, which is auto generated. Then I had filtered with fatal accidents from 85 to 99. I said I want descending. It gave me ascending equal to false. It gave me. Then I filtered again, saying between 85 to 99, what are the fatalities? So these are the fatal accidents and these are the fatalities. And even I had filtered with fatalities 00 to 14. So all these things, it has given me all the values. So now let's just check this particular one back. So I want to plot a graph. So this is only one sheet in the Excel sheet. So I would say bar plot. X-axis, I want to see the airlines. Y-axis, I want to see the number of fatal incidents from 85 to 99. And color by column, I do not want to color. I just want to see the just the pattern I want to see. So you see there are a lot of fatalities here. So this is not fatalities, this is fatal accidents. So if you want to zoom in, I can just select this area. It has given me Aeroflot is 14, Turkish is 3, and so on. So I can just double click, it goes back to where it was earlier. So this is 1, and if I want to select on the fatalities between 00 to 14, it has given me all the airlines. It has given all the pattern in a proper sorted manner. It has given all the history as well, all this information, what did we do, and all the history it has given us. So this is about it. And let's go back to the graph again. So it has given all the styles, everything. So and earlier there were a couple of options pertaining to pertaining to the SQL joins and so on, which I don't see here. So probably even that might be part of the upgrade to Mito Pro. So it might not be part of the free version anymore, possible. But there were options related to the SQL joins and so on, which were very useful. So here I don't see the joins at all, or I see some still, columns and so on. So this is, let's do one thing. So split text to columns also, it's a very important one. Say I want to do this and I want to split this to columns. So what should be my delimiter? I would say my delimiter is space, and it has generated split on delimiter. Yeah, Malaysia and airlines. So it has given me the delimiter wise, it has split into two columns. So let's see if we got the code for that too. Yes, we got the code for even that as well here. So this is part of free version, what I can see. But the joins are definitely not part of free version anymore, which used to be earlier. So that is very important thing. NaN values, this is very important feature for data manipulation techniques. Find unique value, find view column summary statistics. These are very useful features, but I don't see the SQL joins or the normal joins anywhere. Yeah, so this is about this library Mito. It is very nice one for our day-to-day operations. It would be useful basically. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching.